On the sidelines of the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore, the Philippines and Sweden signed a memorandum of understanding on defense materiel cooperation, which would facilitate the procurement of weapon systems by the Philippines from Sweden and allow Swedish companies to participate in cooperation with Filipino companies participating in Self-Reliance Defense Posture (SRDP) programs. This agreement is obviously in preparation for a possible sale of Saab JAS-39C/D Gripen fighter aircraft as part of the multi-role fighter acquisition project of the Philippine Air Force, where the Gripen is the forerunner against the Lockheed Martin F-16 Block 70/72 Viper due to its far lower costs. Related to the recent signing of a defense materiel cooperation MOU between the Philippines and Sweden, the Philippine Air Force, led by its current commanding general, Lt. Gen. Stephen Pareo, I visited Sweden recently, specifically to visit Saab's facility, look at their products, and engage with the Swedish Air Force. The photos show the team looking at the Saab JAS-39D Gripen, which is the current frontrunner for the PAF's multi-role fighter acquisition project, as well as the Saab Erie Airborne Early Warning and Control (AEW&C) system, which is being considered for the PAF's upcoming AEW&C aircraft acquisition project as part of the Horizon 3 phase of the RAF-PMP. There is a strong possibility for Saab to win the first phase of the MRF acquisition project due to budget considerations. The DND has only increased the budget for MRF acquisition by a few billion pesos, which is still not enough to afford the more capable F-16 Block 70/72 Viper. Saab offered to sell 14 JAS-39C/D Gripen fighters to the PAF with the budget they have, plus an unspecified number of air-to-air missiles, including Iris-T short-range and Meteor beyond visual range air-to-air missiles, and an unspecified type of air-to-ground munitions, including standoff missiles. What worries us is the lack of commitment for longer logistics support for the aircraft, which is reflected in its low purchase cost. It will depend on Sweden on how well they can assist in supporting the Gripens once operated by the Philippine Air Force. So far, the JAS-39 Gripen, even in its C/D variant, is said to be more capable than most traditional Chinese or Russian fighters, including the Sukhoi Su-27 and Su-30 flanker families. The sale of the Gripens may not be the last for the PAF's dream of acquiring fighter aircraft, as it has separate discussions with the US for the potential transfer of refurbished F-16 Block 40 fighters. The PAF plans to grow its fighter fleet despite limited procurement funds in the next few years. The Philippine Air Force is really keen to secure this big-ticket acquisition project, which will set the direction for having a sophisticated squadron of multi-role fighter jets of its choice. Especially since both suppliers of this program are providing their best offers for the sake of getting the contract for the largest project undertaking that the Armed Forces of the Philippines has undertaken to date, from a budgetary point of view. The multi-role fighter jet acquisition project of the Philippine Air Force can be considered one of the most ambitious acquisition projects that the Armed Forces of the Philippines has had throughout its modernization program under Republic Act 10349. Especially that this project will provide the Philippine Air Force with far more capable fighter jets that can both defend its airspace and provide close air support operations, hence its description as a multi-role fighter.